Coming up on this episode of Business Weekly. A new development hub is creating 80 new jobs thanks to new funding opportunities. I spoke to Welsh Minister for Economy and Transport, Ken Skates AM, to hear more. Walter May from Global Welsh tells us more about Wales's first Diaspora investment portal. And I spoke to Colin Lea of Transport for Wales about the £7 million of investment going into the ticket machines across the network. All of that and more coming up. But first, the Welsh Government recently announced funding of £650,000 for a new software development hub. The funding will help create 80 new jobs for Cardiff-based Link Data Management Solutions. To discuss the funding and its importance, we spoke to Ken Skates AM, the Welsh Minister for Economy and Transport.
Well, the Welsh Government is very pleased to have been able to invest over £650,000 in Link Data Management Solutions. They'll be creating 80 high-quality jobs at their new software development hub in Cardiff. That funding has been awarded to the software management company. The HQ is going to be based at Southgate House, with a further 20 staff moving to the premises from Caerphilly, and new jobs will be created over the coming 48 months. It will contribute to the continued success story of fintech in Cardiff and in the Greater Cardiff region. The project fully aligns with the Welsh Government's Economic Action Plan and what we've called the calls to action, which is the new prism through which we're investing in businesses to make sure that they are future-proofed and responding to emerging technological advances. Welsh Government support for businesses is based on the development of high-quality jobs and fair work, and the average salary of jobs that will be created at this business is just under £48,000, which is significantly higher than the Welsh average.
Global Welsh, the grassroots Welsh Diaspora organisation, is set to launch the Global Welsh Investor Portal at the start of July, offering opportunities for the Welsh Diaspora to invest in aspiring Wales-based or Welsh-led businesses. We spoke to Walter May of Global Welsh to find out more.
So the Global Welsh Investor Portal is born out of an increasing demand that we are seeing for young aspirational businesses in Wales looking for investment, and the access to capital in Wales is quite limited. So that's the reason why we set it up. So the aims really are based on research that we've done. We see a strong desire within our diaspora to invest. And they already are investing, but they're typically investing where they live. So what we want to do is say to them, if you're investing, why not take a look at the investment opportunities that are in Wales? So these are people scattered around the globe that understand that how to invest. They're obviously experienced investors, high net worths that currently wouldn't be considering Wales as a potential place to invest. And them being Welsh, I think there's a natural inclination to do so. So we want to give them the opportunity to see what's available in Wales.
As part of their efforts to upgrade the Welsh rail network, Transport for Wales are to invest £7 million in upgrading and maintaining station ticket machines. To discuss the investment and their aims for the future, we spoke to Colin Lea from Transport for Wales.
So this is a multi-million-pound investment into two types of machines. Firstly, much better ticket office machines, which mean the lovely staff in our ticket offices will be able to serve customers quicker and more easily, but also it will make the way for future types of ticketing, such as smart cards. And the second part of that is new machines for all of our lovely conductors on board the trains. They'll be much faster, they'll have better battery life, and equally they'll be able to read future types of tickets like smart cards, and also scan our digital tickets, which you can buy through the app. This is the first of a few investments in this area of what we call ticket retail. We are really transforming the way that you will buy tickets in the future. And the next phase of that are 236 new ticket machines on stations. These will be much faster. There'll be a much better way of buying a ticket as you go through the menus. It will make more sense, and you'll need to know less of the kind of rail industry jargon, all that stuff about what's peak and what's off peak and what route. The ticket machine will guide you through that. So that will make a big difference to people. And then we'll also be introducing things called validators, which are a little bit like the pads that you would tap your contactless bank card on in a shop if you're buying a coffee, that kind of thing. And they'll be put on the platforms all around the South Wales metro area. That will allow you to tap in when you start your journey, tap out when you leave the network, and us to do all the thinking in the background and always charge you the lowest fare. So it'll be a completely new way of travelling about on public transport in and around South Wales, and will make a big difference. It'll be like picking up your car keys to get in your car. You just need to take your contactless bank card with you, tap in, tap out, and we'll work out the best fare for you.
A Monmouthshire firm, Estuary Oils, have secured an opportunity to win approximately £100 million worth of contracts thanks to Sell to Wales. To tell us more about the opportunity and how it came about, we spoke to Ashley Smith.
We are a family independent fuel and lubricants distributor. We have main depots based in Caldicot, South Wales. The £100 million framework that we've managed to be accepted on through a lot of hard work with a lot of people at the company is to deliver fuels to government bodies throughout South Wales. Obviously, there's different areas within Wales that you can apply to get on, but obviously our area is South Wales. That's the area that we deliver to. Those bodies include councils, Network Rail, I believe, are on there, the Royal Mint, such companies like that. Natural Resources for Wales is another one that's on this. So, like I say, there's lots of government agencies that we've got the opportunity now to deliver fuel to.
Brains have recently announced a new limited edition beer to mark their move to the new Dragon Brewery. To discuss the Red Dragon beer and to tell us more about the Dragon Brewery, we spoke to Bill Dobson.
The Red Dragon was a brew really to celebrate our move to our new brewery premises, hence the name. It's a little bit stronger at 5% than our core range of beers, and we've taken it more in the direction of more of a full-bodied sort of IPA. We wanted to produce something that was different to our current range and display our brewing credentials in the current brewing trends of people wanting different and more differentiated beers. So it was a great opportunity to sort of put the two together really and do something like that. Our Dragon Brewery is our new home. It's been over 2 years in the planning and making it happen to move out of Crawshay Street, and I think there couldn't be more of a contrast between Crawshay Street as a Victorian-built brewery that's been around for 130 odd years, that's evolved over time, a great sprawling metropolis. Our new brewery is pretty much all brand new kit, state-of-the-art equipment, a lot more compact and efficient operating environment for us as well.
A new programme is aiming to bring over £1 billion in rail improvements to North Wales. To discuss the programme and some of the proposed improvements, we spoke to Ashley Rogers of the Growth Track 360 programme.
Growth Track 360 is a public sector, private sector partnership. It's also cross-border, and it's coming together of local authorities and the private sector, Transport for the North and Welsh Government, to really set the agenda for rail investment in the North Wales Mersey area, and to secure that investment and hopefully deliver it. So HS2 is probably the largest infrastructure project the UK's ever had. Effectively, better connecting the north of the UK with London and the Midlands. So for North Wales, effectively, we need to be able to access the HS2 network without losing what they call or having a time penalty. So effectively for North Wales, if HS2 does what it says it's going to do, we should be able to get to London and even up to the northeast to Manchester Airport more quickly than we can now. And effectively, if HS2, and for us the really important bit is the crew station, which we want to be a crew hub or a gateway to HS2, if that isn't set up correctly for us, it will take us actually longer than it takes now. So we are literally sidelined if HS2 is not orientated in a way that sort of enables us to access its benefits.
Swansea University have recently been awarded a gold standard in the Cycle Friendly Employer Accreditation Scheme. To discuss the accreditation and what it means for Swansea University, we spoke to Ben Sampson.
The Cycle Friendly Employer Scheme was launched last year by Cycling UK, so looking to encourage businesses across the country to get people commuting in by bike. Organisations carry out a self-assessment, and that's followed up then by an audit by Cycling UK, looking at all sorts of things, the facilities that the organisation has, whether it's bike parking that's safe and convenient, showers, lockers, drying rooms, things like that, whether there's a wider travel plan that it fits within, and any extras as well, whether pool bikes are available for use, whether the organisation signed up to tax incentives for cycling, like Cycle to Work scheme, all that sort of thing counts towards the accreditation. And then it's awarded on 3 levels, so bronze, silver and gold. It's fantastic to have recognition for the hard work that we've been putting in over the years. We know that cycling's great for health and well-being. Research has shown that cyclists tend to have fewer days off sick than other people. And that all helps to tie in with our corporate health standard as well. And as a university, we want to be a leader across various aspects of society.
A new joint initiative between Tourism Swansea Bay and Bay Trans aims to promote Swansea Bay as a leading tourist destination. We spoke to Dean Jeffrey of Tourism Swansea Bay for more.
It's a joint project between ourselves, Tourism Swansea Bay, and Bay Trans, the Sustainable Tourism and Travel Partnership. We hope it will bring more sustainable travellers to the area. Climate change and the environment are a big issue at the moment, so people are more conscious of that when they travel. So we want to showcase that Swansea Bay can welcome people who want to get around by bus, who want to travel by walking or cycling. We've got the facilities here, so come and visit us. So there's additional promotion. It raises our profile as a sort of sustainable, green-friendly destination. We're hoping it brings more people to the area. And it's benefiting the local businesses because they're getting some extra promotion. The area itself is getting extra promotion. And it's good for the environment and people's health as well. Walking and cycling are good for you, and less cars means less pollution.
And that's all we have time for this week. For any more business news from Wales, you can always find us on businessnewswales.com.